So I'll start again. So with a warm welcome to all participants of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project. So to begin with, I would like to welcome, of course, all participants of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, and thank all of you for showing so much interest and enthusiasm in the participation in this important, very important academic competition. As you may already know, this competition was initiated by the Ministry of Science and Higher Education of the Russian Federation and in close collaboration with Россотрудничество agency, and is run and held by the Global Universities Association. And this competition was launched in 2017. So very soon we will be celebrating the 10th anniversary of this important academic initiative. And of course, during this time, we have had participants from more than 190 countries of the world, and more than 150,000 applicants have taken part in this important academic competition, the aim of which is to provide a full scholarship support to the most talented students, the most talented academia and researchers. And of course, we hope that the winners of this year will join a big group. 6,300 winners have already enjoyed or are still enjoying the opportunities provided by the best Russian universities, by the leading Russian universities, members of the Association of Global Universities. And this is very, very important. A few words about the logistics of today's webinar. We have guest speakers whom I introduce after a short introduction. And to begin the webinar, the Open Doors webinar, we would like to show you a promotional video about the Open Doors project, what it is, what some important deadlines are, and of course you can jot down these dates if you haven't checked them yet on our website. And after that, I will introduce our speakers to you. And one more important thing, together with me, I have my colleagues from the project office who will be helping me to answer your questions in the chat, in the. And I would like to take this opportunity and encourage all participants of our webinar to check at our website, the website of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, because there you can find all the relevant information that you may need during your participation and also during your preparation for the stages of the competition. And I would like to draw your attention to one particular fact, that one section of this website contains the icons of all the 24 universities participating in our project. And by clicking on this or that icon of your choice, you will be redirected to the web page of this university. And I can assure you that most universities have their websites in different languages, from, say, 2 languages, English and Russian, which is a must, to up to 5 or even 7 languages. And there, under admission, or in the section on admission, you will find full lists of degree programs and their language of instruction. And now I would like to introduce our today's speakers. So it's my pleasure to introduce, first of all, Sadova Alina Sadova from Moscow State Technical University, better known as Bauman University, and Ageichik Anastasia from LETI, so two of our leading universities. So I suppose that I should give the floor to Alina first, so that Alina could tell you a little bit more about all the opportunities, the programs that the university offers, and of course, a few words about the university itself. Alina, over to you now.
Good morning to everyone. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, and welcome back, of course.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Nice to see you again. So let's start here. Our university here, and today we are going to talk about our key facts and figures here of our university, and we will have some kind of promotion of our university for our future students. So first of all, I'm going to talk about Bauman Moscow State Technical University history. So as you can see on the slide here, we have more than 250,000 engineers for the, we have made 250,000 engineers for the country in 200 years. And you can see the most famous representatives here as Vladimir Shukhov, Sergei Korolev, Alexander Selnikov, Anatoly Savin, and other very important figures that they have changed the history of Russian spheres like oil production, electrification, aviation, military systems, nuclear power, and so on. Of course, I can't not say anything about our timeline here. We have started our history of from Moscow Craft School, and now we are a big university with a lot of students, Russian students and international students too. And our big goal for 2030 is to raise the number of our students to 30,000 students, international students, of course. Let's talk about our today's days. I would like to give you this slide where you can see at a glance here that our campus here, our territory is 170,000 square meters. Yeah, it contains a quantum park and testing center, biomedical system and technology center, and other different parks where students can participate different kind of activities here for their studies. Of course, you can also see here the numbers of our faculty staff, undergraduate and graduate PhD students, and how many students graduates annually from our university, and so on. And of course, look please at the picture here. It's our new campus here, just not far away from the center of Moscow. And well, I can't not say anything about our mission. It's very important for the students who are going to join our university. Our mission is to create a scientific and technological future, educate new generations of Russian engineers. So we have a motto: engineers create the future, we create engineers. And we are striving for the idea that we need to grow up not only engineers, but the person who can participate in different kind of activities during their life. So, and that's why I'm showing you our values here. All our students here, we are rising. We are rising these values in our students. These basic values are courage, willpower, work, persistence, of course, brotherhood, because we have different kind of activities for students here and different student communities. Yeah, of course, we are for the traditional way of education, way of studying, and we are for cognition and mastery. Of course, mastery is our main point. So our conceptual model here, I will continue. My idea, it's to research, develop, implement, and go to industry. What does it mean? It means that we don't only learn the theoretical parts of different educational programs. We develop engineers. So from the first course, our students have some kind of practical tasks to do. They go from the university to different factories, to different plants to practice their theoretical part. We don't only learn theory. We want our student to implement their knowledge into some important spheres like work, in order to just after the graduation, just to find the work easily and without any hesitation, without thoughts that, I'm sorry, I can't do this and that, I know only theory. No, our students are basically learning not only some words, not only some theories, but some practical skills too. And let's talk about our engineering education. These are the most famous educational spheres, educational parts in our university, faculties. The most famous are space and aviation, energy and ecology, robotics and biomedical engineering, digital world and AI, new materials and high-tech production, management and creative industries, and forestry and land management. These are the most famous. Of course, on our official website, you can find other faculties where you can join as an international student, and also you can find on our official website, you can find more information about each of faculty. And of course, we have a level of education here. We won't talk today about bachelors and specialists. We are today we are focusing on masters and postgraduate. Master's education for this year is 2 years of studies in Bauman Moscow State Technical University, and postgraduate it depends on the faculty from 3 years to 4 years. And I would like to show you some areas of education and training for foreign students. You can see here, mechanical engineering. So what is the most important thing here? While you are while you are signing the application form on the opendoors website, official website, you are going to further, you are going to choose the faculty. So what is important? Please look at this slide. We have a big faculty, mechanical engineering, and we have special numbers. You can see 15.0401. This is the exact sphere that you are going to learn. And each of these spheres have special numbers. And depending on these numbers, the program is different. So be careful while you are searching our website, while you are searching what are you going to study in here. Please look carefully at these numbers here, and then read what these numbers are for. What is exact program for each faculty. Of course, here some more about electronics, space science, and other things here. Let's talk a little bit about our scientific and educational centers. So we have 23 research and development centers, 10 scientific and educational centers, 7 youth scientific centers, and 6 partner centers. I'm going to tell you only about one. Other things you can read on the slide. I would like to tell you about KAMAZ Bauman. What is it? This is the big company in Russia, who is producing big machines for forestry, for arctical researches, and other things. And of course, our students, after having some lessons, they can join this KAMAZ Bauman Researching Center and go deeply inside their practical education. Of course, we would like to show you our map of representatives of BMSTU abroad. We have a lot of representatives around the world. And you can see the map and this list of the countries where we have our representatives in. And some words about research and development. So we have, as I said, we have clusters. We have big campus and we have different clusters. Here on the slide, you can see different kinds of companies in Russia. They are huge, and they are into the fact that after the graduation or during the taking the education here in BMSTU, here you can join these companies to work. You can work part-time, yeah, and mix your education with the work. You can work after the graduation, yeah, like full-time job, yeah. And all these centers are our big partners, yeah, and they are for the fact that we can that you can join them, yeah. They can you can be their employee in the future or during your education, for example. And this is, I suppose, our great destination for all our students. And of course, here, this is the last slide here. Once again, our motto: engineers create the future, we create engineers. And our contacts here, you can see our telephone number and email. If you have any questions, we will be happy to answer anything that you would like to know about us, and give you some important links, and just to support you during your desire to join our Bauman Moscow State University. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Alina, for your highly informative presentation. Us really an overview of the world famous Bauman University, because your university is famous, has been for quite some time. And of course, we have a lot of questions to you, starting with the degree programs. But once again, to recapitulate, our universities, members of the Global Universities Association, have their websites in many languages. And if during this webinar we do not answer some of your questions, whether this or that university has or has not one particular degree program, then of course you can always browse the websites of our universities, 24 universities, members of the Global Universities Association. And usually under education, you will find, or admission, you will find a full list of degree programs in English and in Russian. But having said that, still, Alina, I would like to ask you some questions that our participants sent to us. Molecular biology and biotechnology in agriculture. Molecular biology and biotechnology in agriculture. Do you have bachelor degree programs, master's degree programs, or maybe specialist degree programs in biology, biotechnology, and also related to agriculture in a particular sphere of activity?
Unfortunately, we don't have this kind of education, but we have the Faculty of Biomedical Engineering. It's, I suppose, it's different things. So about agricultural and biological spheres, we don't have anything.
Yeah, so no combination. So you do have something related to biology and biotechnology, but not in agriculture.
Yeah, no, not in agriculture, right?
Not in agriculture. And no programs related to agriculture, I suppose. Or
no,
you do have?
Anything about agriculture.
Yeah, for obvious reasons, because you are a technical university. But you never know, because sometimes even classical universities have something like really technical, or they have a faculty of medicine, and so just to make sure. That's why we would like you to answer this question. Do you offer masters in biotechnology, and what is the language of instruction?
So the language of instruction for all our faculties and programs is Russian. Yeah, we don't have any programs in English provided here. And about once again here about biomedical sphere, we only have biomedical engineering, so it's connected with some medical equipment here. So life curing here and life caring equipment. So this is connected with this is the one faculty that is connected with biomedical something here, nothing more.
Okay. So biomedical technology is on top of it, of course, the engineering part of medicine.
Yes,
so you said that you specialize in designing medical equipment. Is that so?
That's right.
All right. Okay, very good. So next, I'm passing you over to the next question. Do you offer master's degree in international trade? And again, what is the language of instruction?
Yeah, we don't have anything about trading. Yeah, but we
Mm-hmm.
have jurisprudence. Yeah, something about law. Yeah, we have. If we take something, the closest one is, I suppose, jurisprudence. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
in trading system. Yeah. We have
Okay.
some connected programs with it, and the language of instruction is also Russian. Yeah, everything is in Russian and, for our students here.
Yeah.
But we
But
have a preparatory course. Yeah,
I
as
was
I was.
just going to ask, Alina.
Yeah.
Yes, you're reading my mind. Yes, of course. Most universities, actually all our universities, have a prep faculty or prep department. And I would like to remind our participants that the Open Doors Russian Scholarship covers not only all years of education that you need to get a bachelor's, specialist, master's, doctoral and postdoctoral degree. On top of it, this scholarship also covers 1 full year of intensive Russian language training. So I suppose you should not be discouraged if Bauman University offers all programs in Russian, because you have a very good opportunity to first master Russian, the language
Mhm.
that you would definitely need in your everyday life, and then enroll in the program of your choice. But this is just a comment. All right,
Mhm.
more questions coming. Next one, biomedical engineering. Language of instruction is Russian, as
Russian,
you
Russian.
said.
Yeah.
All right, then cybersecurity programs, master's degree. Do you have a master's program on cybersecurity? And is it
Yes.
open to international students as well?
Yes, yes, it's opened. From this year, we have opened this program for international students. Yeah, cybersecurity, and from the year 2026, we start programs for international student. Till this year, till 2025, it was closed. But our
Okay.
year president decided to open it because it's really really important for our society. Yeah, and for international students too. It's really, I suppose, relevant here for our nowadays situation. So yeah, we have opened it. So we have master's program 2 years. Yeah, language of instruction is Russian.
And the language of instruction is Russian, right? So I suppose this was a wise decision, because this is not the first webinar that
Mhm.
we have had so far, and almost at every webinar we have questions from our participants asking about cybersecurity and whether it is open
Mhm.
to international students and whether they can have some
Mhm.
internships. So it's good that your university provides this opportunity of studying cybersecurity, because, of course, this is one of the most important topics nowadays in the era of the development of artificial intelligence and,
Mhm.
the development of internet technologies in general.
Mhm.
And now
Yeah.
let's speak about the practical side. So some questions related to living and
Mhm.
studying at your university. So my first question is about stipend. So how much does your university pay monthly to students? What is the amount, and what does it depend on? Is it a fixed amount which is paid throughout their course, or does this amount depend on our students' academic excellence? How active they
Mhm.
are in research, for instance, or do they participate in conferences and many more?
Mhm. Yeah. So our stipend starts from $50 and ends in $100, and of course it's closely connected with academic excellence, with your marks. If you are a good student and you pass your all your exams on five, of course your stipend will be $100. Or if you have some problems here with some academic stuff at the university, of course, unfortunately, we can't provide you a very high amount of academic of stipend. So from 50 to $100.
Okay, so from $50 to $100 sounds good to me. And
Mhm.
next question is related to accommodation.
Mhm.
So I think it goes without saying that Bauman University does provide accommodation to
Yes,
international
sure.
students. All right. So can you give our participants some idea how much do they have to pay? So what's the rent
So the
or
rent,
accommodation fee? Yes.
yeah.
And what
So
kind of rooms do you have?
mhm. Yeah, we have rooms, two-person room, three-person room, and four-person room. Yeah. So and our cost of the dormitory, yeah, is $50. $50 for each of
$50.
yeah. And unfortunately, we can't be sure where are you going to live. I mean, in what room? Yeah, because it depends on the places. Yeah, because we have a lot of students, yeah, international students too. Annually we have a lot of them, so unfortunately we can't provide their exact information where are you going to live. I can't say for sure, for example, yeah, that I don't know,
Yeah.
Alexander from I don't know, China will live in two rooms, two persons room. Yeah, so that's why this is the question. But the price is reasonable, I suppose. Yeah, if you have cool marks and good stipend, why not? Here, $50. It's not a big amount. Here.
No, it's not.
Mhm.
Okay, next question is also related to, living in Moscow. Does the university have a career center? Because our
Mhm.
participants very often ask if they can find a temporary job, maybe
Mhm.
on campus, maybe off campus. And do you help students? Do you guide them through this
Mhm.
process when they look for a job to cover some of their living expenses? Do you have a
Sure.
career guidance? You
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Sure. We have a big career center, and for example, for the master's students, they can easily come to the center. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, for example, yeah, when they just started to study here. Yeah, and they can just have a guidance. Yeah, guided instruction about how what do they need to do in order to join some companies to work in. So yeah, we have a big career center, and I suppose our workers there are so motivated to help the students because they understand here the real situation here when they need to cover some expenses and just to have some more practical skills in the sphere of
Sure.
in the same sphere of as they have an education in. So yeah, of course we have. Yeah, and we have some guides here. They can provide a list here, just like points that you need to cover before going here to the companies. And of course, they have a special list of companies who are our partners. Yeah, and you can just choose whatever you want and go there to try to start to work there.
Okay, very good. So it's not only learning but also
Yes.
doing,
Yes.
combining learning and gaining practical experience. Very good. Sorry, Alina, but we have more questions to you.
Go for it.
And this time again about programs. So how about robotics engineering?
Mhm.
So any programs related to robotics? Because of course, this is also one of the most popular programs and fields of study and research.
Of course, we have a huge variety of robotics engineering here. I won't say any just the names here, just not to take our time. But we have a lot of faculties which are connected with the robotics engineering. Just for instance, for example, electronics and electrical engineering. Yeah. This is the programs, yeah, who train specialists in the field of systems and devices, yeah, that provide energy conversion. Yeah. Of course, we have, as we talked about it before, yeah, we have biomedical engineering faculty. Yeah, they are providing robots who help, for example, curing people in the hospitals. Yeah, so every
Medical robotics.
yeah. So we have a big faculty of robotics here. It is called EU here, and they are connected with AI and robotics at the same time. So you can find, I suppose, more than 10 programs which are connected with robots here. So you can just check
Sounds
our
very
website.
interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, sounds very, very interesting. Still questions are coming. And this time is about business management, master's degree
Mhm.
program in business management.
Yes, yes, we have.
You do.
Yes, we have here, and I suppose it's pretty popular program to enter. Yeah, this year we have more than 50 students who entered master's degree program of business management. Yeah, it's very popular.
Okay, still more questions. So I was just about to say that this was the last question. No. So do masters in politics, do you have masters in politics and international studies?
So, about politics, unfortunately, we don't
Politics.
have anything about politics, but we have, as I said before, yeah, we have jurisprudence here. This is somehow connected with politics. Here, they have some courses here that are connected
Mhm.
with the politics, but of course, jurisprudence is more often based on on some laws here in Russia and other things. Yeah, international law, Russian law, and something like that. But politics, no, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you. So far as I can see from our meeting chat, this was the last question to you, Alina. Thank you very much for your highly informative presentation of your university and all the wonderful opportunities that famous Bauman University has to offer. But I would like to ask you to stay with us till the end of the
Yeah,
webinar in
sure.
case our participants have some more questions to you.
Yeah, sure, of course. Yeah, thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, Alina. Thank you very much. And now it's my pleasure and privilege to give the floor to our next speaker, representing another very famous university, known as LETI University, St. Petersburg Electrotechnical University, and Agechik Anastasia. Anastasia, welcome to the webinar. Over
Hello.
to you now. Hello.
Hello, good day, everyone. So I would like to open my presentation. Okay. Do you hear me well? Everything's good?
Everything is fine. Yes.
Okay. So let me introduce myself again. My name is Anastasia Agechik. I'm the manager of the International Students Office of the St. Petersburg Electrotechnical University, LETI. And today I will tell you a little more about the first electrotechnical university, about education, our programs, Open Doors Olympiad and its possibilities. So let me show you the small video about our university. Can you see the video?
I can see the screen. I think this is just the beginning of the video, but the picture is not moving.
So I understood. Okay. I will show you the video a little later. Okay.
Yeah, maybe at the end of your presentation.
Okay. So let's continue. Okay, it's not a problem. So, what about ETU LETI? ETU LETI is the first electrotechnical university in Europe. It was established in 1886 by the order of Alexander III, Emperor of the Russian Empire. Of course, we are very proud of our history, our professors and graduates. For example, Alexander Popov was not only the famous scientist and the first elected director of our university, but also he was the first one who invented radio receiving devices. But this was a long time ago. In the modern history, we can proudly say about our graduates and professors Joras Alferov, who received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2000. For 7 years now, we have jointly hosted an open doors competition that gives students from all over the world a chance to receive scholarship to study under master's and postgraduate programs. If you're a bachelor or master graduates who want to continue your studies on a free basis in one of the most advanced universities in Russia, this information is for you. The winners of the competition will receive a scholarship quota that fully covers tuition fees, as well as monthly payments from our university. The winners and prize winners of Open Doors will also receive additional unique preference from our university that we will discuss in details in today's webinar a little later. The application deadline is November 16, so I advise you to listen carefully and send an application that will help you to achieve your dreams. We have been participating in the Open Doors competition as an organizer since 2019. In just 6 competitions, more than 1,000 winners from different countries came to us. Students from Nigeria, India, China, Bangladesh, Congo, Iran, Yemen, Sudan, Pakistan, Iraq were able to come to St. Petersburg to study free or charge on a scholarship basis. Open Doors competition consists of 2 stages. The first stage involves registering and filling out a portfolio. Please don't forget to attach all your documents to your portfolio by the 16th of November. More importantly, you need to send an application by the 16th of November. Please don't forget to indicate in your portfolio and application the St. Petersburg Electrotechnical University LETI in the first place in the list of the university ranking if you want to study in one of the leading universities in Russia. After this, you will receive a message to mail you indicated during registration about the exact timing of testing, if you have passed to the second round. We wish all participants of today's webinar to receive the cherished letter. Our university is one of the largest training centers for highly qualified personnel in such sectors as electronics, advanced wireless technologies, artificial intelligence, medical engineering, as well as fundamental and applied research, confidently occupying a leading position in the development of electronic and information systems, human life support and protection technologies, environment, creation of nanomaterials, and latest nanotechnologies. At our university, there are many master's programs in Russian in various fields. Also, almost every faculty has one or more programs in English. You can find the program on our website if you scan the QR code. If you would like to study in Russian, then in October 2026, you will enter to the preparatory department of the Russian languages in order to study Russian for a year. And in September 2027, you will start your first year of the master's program. But if you would like to study in English, you can start your master's program in September 2026 because Russian language courses are built in the curriculum. Therefore, you will learn Russian anyway. Each master's program is mapped to one or more tracks of an Open Doors competition. In the first stage, you must indicate which tracks you will be participating in. You can participate in the several tracks at once. We recommended this to you. If you scan this QR code, you will find Open Doors landing page on our website. At the bottom of the page, you will find the list of master's programs and the tracks that relate to them. For example, if you win at computer and data science subject area, you can choose any program in English or Russian from this list. You can make your final program choice once the list of winners is announced. Entrance tests for postgraduate studies are similar to those for a master's program, with the exception of the third stage. This is a stage of the interview with the supervisor. When you pass the first two stages, you will need to choose a supervisor at our university, with whom you will be interested for you to work. You can find the list of scientific advisor if you point your smartphone at this QR code. The third stage will run from 12th of January to 26th of February. On this slide, you can see PhD program in English. Only the winners of the competition receive a scholarship for studies. However, not only the winners, but also the prize winners of the Open Doors competition receive preference from our university. All of you will be able to take Coursera courses, summer and winter school, for free, receive grants for tuition or academic mobility, take part in academic mobility, double diploma programs, and more. If you choose to study at our university, you will have a lot of opportunities to start a high potential career in the future. ETU LETI provides a unique opportunity for international students to receive a cash grants. Firstly, especially for Open Doors winners, you can participate on these unique opportunities and for receiving cash grants. You can receive cash grants within the framework of the competition. You can find more information about competition if you point your smartphone at this QR code. Of course, our university international community is very dynamic, and a lot of activities are organized special for our international students. Such an opportunities should not be missed. Do your best to achieve your dreams together with the first electrotechnical university, LETI. And right now, let's talk about accommodation. ETU LETI provides housing for all international students. The price for the dormitory is quite low. It's about $30 per month. All dormitories are located near metro station. They are well equipped, safe and comfortable to live in. There are cozy rooms, fit kitchen, bathrooms, sport rooms, gyms, and elevators in every hall of the residence. Security guards are in the dormitory 24/7, and they are in charge that everything is in order there. Every residence have a pass card to get inside the building. So, right now, let me show you some photos from our graduation ceremony and our graduates. So, dear participants, that's all I want to tell you about Open Doors Olympiad, about our university. And thank you, and I hope you found something interesting for yourself. We will be glad to see you in St. Petersburg. And if you will have any question, we will be glad to answer you by email of the International Students Office 234-3553@mail.ru. And we don't say goodbye, we say see you at LETI. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Anastasia, for such a wonderful introduction of your university, the history of your university, and all the wonderful opportunities that your university has to offer to our international participants. And so did I get it right that in your university you have both degree programs run in Russian and degree programs run in English?
Yes, sure.
Yes, sure. Okay. And did I get it right that, for instance, for those students, international participants, whose Russian is good enough, there's still an opportunity to study Russian because it's a separate discipline in the curriculum.
Yes, of course. For international students, Russian language is included in the curriculum anyway.
Okay. Anyway, they will have a chance of studying Russian, which is good, of course, because if somebody lives in Russia, studies in Russia, one has to be able to speak Russian. All right. Questions are coming about your degree programs, even though you did mention some of the degree programs of different levels, and you did say that our participants can find a full list of degree programs on your website. So, software engineering. Do
Of
you
course.
have masters in software engineering?
Of course, we have a program, software engineering, and this program is Russian taught program.
Okay.
Yeah, it means you can start your education from the preparatory department, and after that you can continue on the Russian taught program, software engineering. Or if you already know Russian languages, it means you can start master's program.
All right. And then I would like to maybe repeat the questions that we addressed to Bauman University, and Bauman University did not have or does not have yet these programs. So I would like to ask you, so how about molecular biology and biotechnology in agriculture and the language of instruction, or any biotechnology?
We don't have the program in agriculture, but we have a program in a bioengineering system and technologies.
Uh-huh.
And this is a master's track. And also, we have a English taught program included on this program. This name is Systems and Technologies in Digital Healthcare.
Oh, in digital healthcare. Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds interesting, really interesting. Okay, so how about bachelor's? Do you have a bachelor's degree program in biology and biotechnology, only masters?
Yes, of course, the same program, bioengineering systems and technologies, but all our bachelor programs is taught in Russian.
In Russian. Okay, but Russian is not a problem, I suppose. All right, next question is about a program on import-export management. Anything related to logistics, import, export management, logistics,
Unfortunately,
international trade.
Unfortunately, we don't have this program.
Okay. Next, how about so all software engineering or programs related to software engineering? So are they in English only, or you have some programs in this field in software engineering which are in Russian and some in English?
All our program included in software engineering in Russian only.
Only in Russian. Okay, yeah. I see. So how about international relations? Do you have any program related in one way or another to internationalization of this or that sphere? International relations,
Yes, of course.
international trade.
Yeah, of course, we have international relation program with any universities in any country, like China, Egypt,
Okay.
and India, of course. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And the next question. So how about digital marketing? Did you or do you or will you offer a master's degree in digital marketing? And if yes, what is the language of instruction?
We can offer the program Technology Innovation Management, for example. This is an English taught master's program. And also we have a lot of program innovations. This is a faculty innovations included a lot of program in Russian.
Okay. One of our students writes to us that your university is one of his or her favorites. So LETI is one of my favorites. and I did have tried to apply for years to LETI. And as far as I understand, the participant would like to enroll in a master's degree program, and he or she is interested in chemical and material science. What programs do you have in chemistry and material science? Master's level.
Masters, yeah, understood. According to this, we can offer, for example, nanotechnologies and nanotechnologies program. Um, for example, also bioengineering system and technologies also included this filed and something like this. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm sure our participants once again can check your website, just as you said in your presentation, Anastasia. So as far as I can see, we do not have any more questions, even though my colleagues from the project office received 102 questions, 99 of which have been answered. So it's quite impressive, very efficient, both effective and efficient. So I would like to thank our guest speakers today for their participation in the webinar, for answering our questions. Because as we come to the end of our webinar, I think we all should sincerely thank both Anastasia and Alina for their excellent and informative presentations. Thank you, ladies. And I hope to see you again at one of our webinars again. And I would like to thank our colleagues from the project office of the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project for their support and their effective work. And we do hope that our today's session helped our participants, helped all of you to learn more about the Open Doors Russian Scholarship Project, its benefits, its unique academic research opportunities that it offers in Russia